Norma in Montgomery, Alabama. You're on the air with Congressman Pocan.
Hi, Dr. Thom. Congressman Pocan, I was watching the dog and pony show that Netanyahu, however you say his name, was putting on for Trump. And then I'm sitting there watching Trump in front of West Point. And he can't even name all the branches of the military. He can't, I guess he's never heard of the Merchant Marines. And I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm wondering, do we hear the beating of war drums? And is Congress going to go along with this? How many people in Congress and the Senate have dual citizenship, and where does the loyalty lie?
Are you talking specifically in the Middle East, or Norma, or more broadly?
I'm talking about, are we going to obey Israel and attack Iran, or are we going to obey Saudi Arabia and attack Iran?
Yeah, gotcha. And what you just mentioned, I mean, is part of the problem, right? Saudi Arabia has been very close to Donald Trump, both for his business dealings before being to Congress and now. Israel, Netanyahu, who is having his own problems in his country, has been close to President Trump for whatever reasons, and I would also argue Donald Trump doesn't have a clue of what's going on in the Middle East. He put his son-in-law in charge, but that certainly hasn't fixed anything. So, a lot of us have concerns. I mean, on this Iran deal, if we wind up taking the rhetoric from Netanyahu, not from the Israeli people, but from Netanyahu, and do something to change that agreement, we are setting ourselves up to either have nuclear weapons in the region or having ourselves slip into further altercations. And I would also argue, if I can, Tom, just a little leniency on this, we need to stand up more about Gaza than we have. Recently, three of us who were denied access 2 years ago this month wrote to the Israel ambassador and asked for permission. We want to go into Gaza. The last person and I know of in Congress that was there was Keith Ellison. It's been at least 6 or so years. To imagine there's 2 million people that no member of Congress, with all the money that we put into the Middle East and into Israel, aren't allowed to go in and see the conditions for ourselves, to see how the money is working or not working, is pretty outrageous. And I think we need to have much better, smarter thinking about how we deal with the Middle East, and Donald Trump has not shown any indication to do that.